What's going on, Pokemon Masters? PokemonTripHD, we're back today with some more Pokemon Omega Ruby Novel Server Live Wi-Fi battles today up against Factor. And that just drained my breath. All right, up against Factor. I'll leave the link to Factor's link down in the description below. Factor is a really cool guy, and I've known him for a pretty long time. So this is a mixed OU Wi-Fi battle. I did change up the team again, and I'm bringing actually a little bit more of a bulkier team today. I want to see how a bulky team actually does. So we have Alomomola, Camera, the Alomomola, which is leftovers. We have Eviolite, Dual Blade. We have Choice Scarf, Damage the Darmanitan. We have a leftover Zapdos, which is basically just our defogger. We have a Mega Altaria, and we have leftovers Ball, aka it's not Reuniclus. What is it? What is its name? Oh my gosh, I forgot its name. I forgot its name. How did I forget its name? I just put it on this team. What is your name? What is your name? What is your name? What is your name? Amoonguss. I knew it started with an A. Wait, no, I said it with an R. I don't know. I don't know what this is. It's Amoonguss with leftovers, and I wanted to put Black Sludge, but I couldn't find any Black Sludge in my items, so I just gave it leftovers, and it works pretty much the same, I think. Pretty sure it does. So right now, question of the day, actually. Let's go question of the day. Also, let me know who you think is going to be the best on our team today. So question of the day for today. What is your favorite... did I say fighting or normal type last time? I think I said normal type last time. What is your favorite fighting type Pokemon that there is? My favorite fighting type Pokemon is probably Mega Lopunny because I really like Mega Lopunny, and Breloom is also really cool. Those are the two that I think off the top of my head. If there's any more, I'll leave them on the screen right now, and you can just read it. Those are my favorite fighting type Pokemon, and let me know what yours are in the comment section down below, because last time in the normal type question of the day, there was a few actually pretty interesting choices. So Factor's bringing a pretty powerful team. Oh my goodness. Wow, I just spit everywhere. That was disgusting. Oh my, okay, let's see. Let's take a picture. His team is Talonflame, Blissey, Gastrodon, Haxorus, Empoleon, and probably a Mega Heracross. Okay. Mega Heracross is not a problem. We have Reuniclus and we have Alomomola, so that's really not a problem. We also have Dual Blade too, so it's really not a problem. What's Dual Blade's moveset? I don't remember. I'm not gonna press it because I don't want to ruin anything. We have Zapdos and we have Alomomola to beat the Talonflame, so I'm not super scared of that, but we can't let him set up, obviously. Haxorus is gonna be annoying, of course it's gonna be annoying, and I think we're gonna lead off with. Who is he going to lead with? He's either going to lead with his... Oh, I'm trying to think. He's either going to lead... I have no idea. Who is he going to lead with? I have no idea. I have honestly no idea. I'm just going to lead with Alomomola. It is my safest lead. But if he leads Empoleon, then that's bad. How are we going to beat Empoleon? I have no idea. Okay, we're going to lead Zapdos. If he leads Talonflame or if he leads with really anything. Zapdos is going to be good. I can Toxic most of his team. I did just keep forgetting to put Heat Wave on. I checked if I had any battle points to put Heat Wave instead of Toxic on Zapdos before this battle, and I had no battle points, so I just gave up. I'm not going to do that. So he leads off with Aeon. Aeon is the Talonflame. All right, that's good. That is good. I didn't lead off with Altaria. So Talonflame is a threat. It is such a threat. I want to Volt Switch, but I think he's going to bring in the Gastrodon. I just ripped. That was disgusting. I think he's going to bring in the Gastrodon, so I'm going to go with the Toxic. If he stays in, Toxic's, of course, going to be very nice. If he goes for a Flare Blitz, it's also going to be nice with all the residual damage, plus the Toxic damage that he's going to get after this turn. I'm not really scared of this Talonflame because, like I said, we have Alomomola and we have Zapdos in here right now against the Talonflame, so I'm not really scared at all. And is this a Zapdos shiny? Is this bird shiny? I didn't check. if it was. I hope it is. I don't remember. I don't really care if shiny and non-shiny look almost exact same in my opinion, but whatever. It's fine. So he is going to go for that U-turn like expected. Probably add into the Gastrodon. Let's see. Show me the Gastrodon. Show me the Gastrodon. If he goes out to Empoleon, that is going to be the biggest play. If he goes out into Blissey, it's kind of going to be just whatever. He's going to go out into that thing. Base 225, which is the Blissey. All right, so we're going to get a Toxic off. Thankfully, we do land it. He probably carries the Heal Bell on this thing, to be perfectly honest. And we're just going to Volt Switch out here. I don't want to leave this Zapdos in on a Blissey, because Blissey is just fat and it's annoying and I don't like it. I just don't like it at all. I kind of want to stay in though, but if he Toxic Zapdos, we're going to be in a bit of trouble. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Volt Switch out of here. I'm going to Volt Switch out into Dual Blade, because Dual Blade actually has a bit of fun with this team, which I really like. And that Volt Switch does nothing, of course. He has base 255. Special defense, I think. Something like, no, yeah, I think it is. I don't remember. I'm just taking its nickname for I'm just taking its nickname and hoping that's what it is. I have no idea. So here's Master. If he Toxics, it's not gonna be effective. He's actually just gonna Thunderbolt. Is this thing offensive? Is this an offensive Blissey? No, we see leftovers, and that really didn't do too much. It might be offensive. I'm really not sure. Seeing the Thunderbolt's really interesting. Really wouldn't have done much to Zapdos. I do have a bit of Spadef investment, so I can either Sacred Sword, I can go for the Swords Dance. I have a few plays to make right now. I do have a few plays to make. What I really want to do is go for the Sacred Sword. I really just want a Sacred Sword right now. Or I can pull a double expecting the Gastrodon to come in, which is really what I'm expecting to come in. I can't do much to Gastrodon, really. Gastrodon's really going to be a problem. It really will be a problem. I think I'm going to go out. Well, if Gastrodon comes in, I go right out into Ball. So I'm just going to say here, I'm going to go for the Sacred Sword, because if the Gastrodon does come in, which it looks like Gastrodon is going to come in, I just go straight out into Ball. He goes out to Glorious. Glorious the Gastrodon. It is the Gastrodon. This is going to be such a long match. Oh my gosh, this is going to be such a long match. We're going to Sacred Sword. Really does nothing. That really does nothing. I could stay here and just try Shadow Sneaking, but it's really not going to get anywhere. I can Swords Dance and stuff, but Scald, if he gets a burn, this thing's pretty much going to be useless. So we're going to go out into half of our Regenerator core. We have double Regenerator on this team, which is Moongus and Alomomola. The double A's on this team. Or maybe R. Maybe it's R. I don't know. Maybe it's R. Like I said earlier, it's R. Amoonguss starts with an R, right? It doesn't even have an R in its name. It doesn't even have an R in its name. Okay. Amoonguss actually does pretty good against this team. It walls the Heracross. It walls the Gastrodon. It should. If he has Ice Beam, it's going to hurt. But I am Spadef, so it's not going to do all too much. The thing I'm worried about, though, is him getting a free switch into Talonflame. That's what I don't want. I could Spore, though, because as we see, the Blissey does have Natural Cure because we don't see a Poison or the yellow Pokeball on the top right. So he has Natural Cure, which is expected, of course. It is expected. He probably carries Heal Bell, too, to be perfectly honest. So we're going to withdraw. We'll see what he does. I think Dual Blade's really slow, so I don't know if maybe... Safe Spore, the really safe Spore. I'm guaranteed he doesn't have anything that's immune to the Spore. I could Spore, I could Sludge Bomb predicting a switch. What can I do? I can do a lot of things, really. I can do a lot of things. If he goes out to Talonflame, Sludge Bomb isn't going to do all too much, and then I'm going to be scared out into Alomomola. From there, what am I going to do? From there, what am I going to do? From there... probably not do much. I'm gonna Sludge Bomb, I think. I'm gonna Sludge. How much does the Sludge Bomb do? I don't know. I'm gonna Sludge Bomb. I'm gonna Sludge Bomb, predicting him to go out to the Talonflame. He does withdraw, and if he goes out to Empoleon, I am gonna be a little bit disappointed. Goes out to base 225. He actually goes out to the Blissey, which is whatever. Whatever. Blissey's here. We're gonna get a Sludge Bomb off. How much is that gonna do? It's gonna do nothing. Oh, because that was a crit too. That was a crit too, and I did absolutely nothing. I really just want to Spore this thing because this thing's really annoying. I'm gonna go for the Spore right now. I'm gonna go for a Spore. We're back up to full, which is nice. I can go for a Spore pretty safely, really. I have 24 Spores. This is gonna be such a long battle. Oh my goodness. I should have brought Hyper Offense. This is the one time I bring Bulk, and then we come up against a team that also carries Bulk, and he goes for a Soft Boiled. Oh, this is gonna be such a long battle, even with Toxic. Like, I can stall down his team. I can definitely stall down his team with Alomomola, Amoonguss, and Zapdos. I can probably beat his team, but it's just gonna take forever. It is just gonna take forever. This is gonna be such a long battle. Okay, we're gonna go out. We can make the aggressive play, go out to Darmanitan. What can he do from there, though? He doesn't really have much for Darmanitan. Flightless is gonna do a lot to anything, except really the Gastrodon. We can't do much to the Gastrodon. I could also go out into Altaria and try to set up, but I don't really want to set up. If I was a Cotton Guard set, this would be so much easier. But alas, I am not a Cotton Guarding set. I am not a Cotton Guarding set. All right, let's see. Let's go check Calcs. Let's see how much. That a Choice Banded Talonflame can do. Let's see. OU offensive Dragon Dance Mega. Level 50. Altaria does have some decent bulk, if you did not know. I spelled Talonflame wrong. How do you even do that? OU Revenge Killer, Talonflame. Level 50. Braver does almost 90%. Oh my gosh, that is a ton of damage. We can almost one-shot him at +1. Okay, let's see how much. Let's see, Gastrodon. If he's physically defensive, level 50. Darmanitan, Choice Scarf. How much do we do? How much do we do? Flare Blitz does pretty much nothing to him if he is the Choice Scarf set. You know what? We're going to go out to Darmanitan. We're going to make a bit of an aggressive play. He's actually going to withdraw also, probably out into the... Goes out to Talonflame. Actually, okay. I'm not actually... I'm kind of mad with that play, but I'm kind of not. How much can Talonflame do? Because if we take out the Talonflame, we pretty much sweep with Altaria. That's kind of going to be our goal. We got Choice Scarf. Yeah, we one-shot him. Brave Bird actually one-shots Darmanitan. Are you kidding, Darmanitan? You are so frail. How does Brave Bird one-shot you? Base 105 HP and you get one-shotted. Oh my gosh, Darmanitan. You are so frail. Yeah, that one-shots. How does that one-shot? You are so frail. If he sets up an SD, you are so frail. You are so frail. I definitely don't think he's going to Brave Bird. I think he is going to Brave Bird. He's not going to Flare Blitz. So I can go out into... Alomomola is going to eat it up pretty darn well, honestly. Because it doesn't do much to Alomomola. This is probably going to be a really long battle. Let's see. Actually, it does half, but that's not max HP, max defense, which is what I am. It does 40%. How is Talonflame so fat? Not fat, he's so strong. Am I calculating this wrong? I'm going to go to Alomomola because he can't two-shot us. Even if he goes up to +2, he cannot one-shot us. So we're going to go to Alomomola and we're going to see what he does. We're going to see what he does. There's no rocks up, which is nice. He is just going to go for the Brave Bird, which leads me to believe that he is a just Choice Banded set. That's going to do, this does 40%. He's a Choice Banded. Wow. Oh my gosh, the Talonflame is so strong. How is this thing so strong? Okay. We can go for a free Toxic right now, pretty much. I could go for the Wish, but what I want to do is go for the Toxic because either I get off a Toxic on this Talonflame or I get off a Toxic on anything that wants to come in. His Empoleon's really the only thing that can even safely come in at all. So we're just going to do that. How much does a Choice Banded Flare Blitz do to Zapdos? We know this thing's banded now because of how much that did. We are mostly physically defensive. Level 50. Braver does nothing. Flare Blitz is actually a 2-hit KO. Oh my gosh. This thing is so strong. How is Talonflame so strong? I don't get it. I just don't get it. So basically he did 99. No, he didn't do 99. He did 101 damage. I just calculated wrong in my head. He did 101 damage after lefties. So he did probably around 120, 130 damage because we do get quite a bit of HP with lefties because we have quite a bit of HP. So 101 damage after lefty, so we can take one more. We can't take another one after that. Maybe after a protect we can. He is going to withdraw, probably out into the Gastrodon, which is what I'm expecting. Goes out to Glorious the Gastrodon. That is perfect. We're going to get a Toxic off on this Gastrodon. Oh, but we miss. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I just wanted to land that Toxic. I just wanted to land it. Oh my gosh. Okay, that Toxic miss really just made this battle so much longer. Right now I have to go out into Amoonguss. Oh, that Toxic miss. That just dragged the battle out. That at least dragged the battle out a few more turns because would have been taking a bunch of residual damage. He's gonna go for the Earth Power actually. Who was he expecting? The Darmanitan? I wouldn't go to the Darmanitan. Let's see who else is on my team. He gets a crit. That was a crit. Oh my gosh. That did nothing. Who was he expecting? Who was he expecting? I'm going to go for a Spore this time because last time I went for the Sludge Bomb and his Chansey, or not his Chansey, his Blissey has Natural Cure. Yeah, or no, he probably went for the Earth Power to hit Dual Blade. We're going to go for the Spore right now. Spore hits everything on his team and he has nothing immune to it. He can go to the... Oh, he's going to Ice Beam now. That's actually going to do a bit. That does a bit. We're going to Spore him. But, oh, we get frozen. Oh my gosh. Oh, we thawed. Yes, we thawed. Yes. All right, we put this Gastrodon to sleep. Oh, I would have been so annoyed had we not thawed out. That would have been horrible. That would have been absolutely horrible. So this Gastrodon is asleep. He's still moving though. He's still moving. His eyes are open. Are these even his eyes? I don't know what those things are. We're going to go for the Giga Drain. He's probably just going to want to burn a turn of sleep, actually. Who would he go out into? Yeah, we're just going to Giga Drain. Alomomola is back at pretty much full HP. He could go out, pull this swap into Heracross if he wants to. He could also pull out a swap into Empoleon, but a Giga Drain does affect it. If he goes Talonflame, that's going to be a bit of an aggressive play. They give that to the Blissey, of course, which was what I expected. And we're gonna Giga Drain. It's probably gonna do like nothing. We're gonna get a tiny bit of HP, probably like 20 HP because that's a Blissey. Yeah, we got almost 20 HP. That was like 11 HP. That's quite a bit of HP. And we're already 12 minutes into this battle. Oh my goodness. All right, that's fun. That's a lot of fun. That is a ton of fun. Okay, how are we gonna break this team? I can't spore him again. He already has something that is asleep. How do we break this team? If we had rocks up, but we don't have any Pokemon with rocks. Made the mistake of not bringing any rocks users. I'm gonna go out to Zapdos. I'm gonna go out to Zapdos right now. We're gonna withdraw. We're gonna go out to Zapdos and let's see what he does. No freeze. No freeze. He may just go for another Ice Beam. I really doubt it though. I think, let me see. I really think he's gonna go out to the Gastrodon. I'm gonna predict the Gastrodon to come in right now. I'm gonna predict the Gastrodon to come in, and I'm gonna go out into. I can't go out to Altaria because if he just goes for another Ice Beam, it's gonna knock us out. I'm gonna go out into Amoonguss, predicting him to go out to the Gastrodon. I know if he got to Altaria and he's in with the sleeping Gastrodon, we are gonna be in a perfect position because we could just set up and sweep from there. He goes for a Thunderbolt. Okay, so that's good that I didn't go out to Altaria. Thunderbolt's going to do pretty much nothing. I don't know why he swapped it up because Ice Beam actually is super effective. Thunderbolt's not. So I'm not quite sure why he did that. We really can't do anything from here. I can just go for the Sludge Bomb. I can just go for the Sludge Bomb right now. We have no way to break this thing. We have no way to break this thing. Maybe he was expecting the Alomomola. How are we going to break this thing? All right, I'm going to go out to Dual Blade right now. I think he's going to go for the Ice Beam this turn. I'm going to go out to Dual Blade, expecting him to go for the Ice Beam. Show me the Ice Beam. Show me the Ice Beam. Here's Dual Blade. Please, Ice Beam. Please, Ice Beam. He does go for the Ice Beam. All right. That's nice. He's already seen the Secret Sword. He doesn't know that we're Eviolite just yet. It's going to do pretty much nothing. He doesn't know that we're Eviolite just yet. I'm going to go for the Swords Dance now. Going to go for the Swords Dance. This may be a bit bad, but I'm going to go for it. We can do a ton of damage to most everything on his team. He's going to withdraw. We're going to get a free Swords Dance up right now. Who is he going out into? Goes out to Glorious. All right, we just get a free Swords Dance up right now. We just got a free Swords Dance up. We can also get up another free Swords Dance. Get up to +4 because he's guaranteed at least one more turn of sleep. So we're going to go for the Swords Dance another time. We're going to go for another Swords Dance. Another Swords Dance. All right, let's see. Duo Blade if we're the RU Swords Dance. How much can we do? He's still asleep. How much can we do to this Gastrodon? We're going to get off a big hit right now no matter what. If he's physically defensive, let's see. Level 50, physically defensive. We don't carry Shadow Claw. We carry Shadow Sneak. We're at +4. Shadow Sneak's going to do about half. And Shadow Sneak actually does more than Iron Head. How is that even possible? How much does a Sacred Sword do? Sacred Sword does actually a lot. Sacred Sword is a guaranteed 2-hit KO. I'm going to Sacred Sword right now. I'm going to go for the Sacred Sword. If he's asleep for one more turn, we actually knock him out this next turn. And that is going to be a big part of his wall core done. And he does stay asleep. Yes. Yes. All right. So this thing is gone. He doesn't have a safe swap into the Sacred Sword at all. Anything he swaps into is going to go down to the Sacred Sword. Anything is going to go into right now because we're at +4. Nothing comes into a +4 Dual Blade. Nothing wants to come in on his team. He's actually going to withdraw. Who is he going to go out into? Talonflame? No, it goes out to Aeon. Aeon is the Talonflame. He's not going to take this Sacred Sword. He's not. I don't think he is actually. Oh, he takes it. No, he takes it. I'm going to go for the Shadow Sneak. He may think that we don't carry the Shadow Sneak. He's probably going to go for the Flare Blitz. As he does, we're going to take out the Talonflame. And that basically opens up the door for Altaria to sweep, Mega Altaria to sweep at least. Because we have Earthquake and we have Return. And those two moves hit the entirety of his team. Blissey, well, it doesn't hit Blissey for super effective. But it doesn't hit Gastrodon for super effective either. But they're both really, really low. He's going to go into Magic Marker, which is the Heracross. Does he carry the Knockoff? How much does Knockoff do? Let's see. Heracross, if he's OU offensive, Mega Heracross. How much can this thing do? A Shadow Sneak is actually going to be a 2-hit KO, even if it's to a Mega Heracross. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for the Shadow Sneak. It's a much safer play in case he's actually not Mega. Okay. This should do like 70% then if he's not a Mega. Oh, that does so much more. And he's going to Earthquake. That's probably going to take us out. because I'm not. Oh, that's not. Oh, it doesn't. Yes, Dual Blade. I could have Swords Dance again. We probably could have swept with another Swords Dance, which kind of stinks because I should have went for the Swords Dance. He's going to withdraw going out into the Blissey. Goes out to the Blissey. I can just Sacred Sword right now after that. Blissey is not going to outspeed us. We're base 35. Blissey is base 55. Oh, he will outspeed us. Dang it. All right, well, we're just going to Sacred Sword. We're just going to go for the Sacred Sword now. He does outspeed. He's going to Thunderbolt. And will this take us out? Will this take us out? It does not take us out. We're going to Sacred Sword, and this Blissey is dead. This Blissey is dead. He is gone. That Blissey is gone. Oh my gosh, that died so fast. That died so fast. And we actually can clean up. We can't kill the Haxorus with one hit, but this Dual Blade. Oh, this Dual Blade. MVP on our team. MVP on our team without a doubt. He's going to go to Kagaho, which is the Haxorus. He makes the better play. We can just go for the Shadow Sneak, though. Get off about 70%, I want to say. I want to say it's going to do 70%. Maybe even 80. Maybe even 80%. Let's see how much this does. It's going to do a ton of damage either way. And two of them will definitely take him out, so he can't set up a Dragon Dance. If he does, he loses. If he doesn't, I think he still loses. So we're going to Shadow Sneak. Well, he loses this thing at least. Yeah, it does 70%, 80% even. Now he's going to Earthquake. That will take us out without a doubt. Does take us out. And actually, my dual capture froze. It should still be recording, though, so we should be good. I really hope the camcorder, what is this thing? The face cam is still, how did I not remember that? I really hope the face cam is still recording, though. That's the big thing. That is the big thing. We're going to go out to Nimbus now. We're going to go out to Nimbus, the Mega Altaria. This thing may be Scarfed. He might be Scarfed, but if he's not, I kind of want to see if he's Scarfed. I'm gonna go out into camera, basically to find out if he's Scarfed. If he goes for Earthquake again, he's definitely Scarfed. If he doesn't, then he's not Scarfed. Well, if he swaps out, I don't know, I'm trying to think. What would be better? What would be better? Go out to camera. All right, we're gonna go out to camera right now. We're gonna go out into camera. If he's Scarfed, he's gonna swap out, I believe. He is gonna swap out. Okay, well, he might be Scarfed. He might be Scarfed. I could have just set up a Dragon Dance Mega because I know he can take an Earthquake, but if he's Scarfed, 2 Earthquakes will definitely take us out. So if I set up a Dragon Dance right there, we probably could have swept, but I needed to play safe. I had to play safe right there. I'm gonna go for the Wish. I'm gonna go for the Wish right now. I'm gonna try passing a Wish off to somebody. I don't know who. I have no idea who. We have Altaria and Darmanitan. Those are the only 2 offensive Pokemon, and they both don't do so well up against this Empoleon. If I set up a Dragon Dance right there, we would have had it. We would have had it. We're gonna go for the Wish. He stays in, going for the Stealth Rocks. I assume he's gonna go for the Stealth Rocks. No, he actually goes for the Toxic. He misses the Toxic. That is really unfortunate. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry that you missed that. But now we can go out into Darmanitan or we can go out into Amoonguss. Amoonguss is going to take a long time to KO him, though. But if Nimbus gets Toxic, we're going to be in trouble. We're going to be in trouble. Let's see. I'm going to check Empoleon's stats. Let's see if he is specially defensive. Level 50. Altaria, offensive Dragon Dance, level 50. Mega Altaria. Earthquake is actually 2 a KO, so I'm going to go out into... but I can't. Hold on. From a regular Altaria, how much does it do? Okay, no. We're going to go out to Altaria. We're going to go out to Altaria. If he Toxic, so whatever, it happens. We're going to go out to Altaria. If he Scalds, that would be better. As long as he doesn't Scald Burn, that would be better. I'm just going to go for the Earthquake. He does Toxic. He lands a Toxic this time, which is unfortunate, but it happens. He missed the last one, so I'm glad he landed this one. And we're going to go for the Earthquake without Mega Evolving first, and then we're going to Mega Evolve and then go for the Earthquake because the combination of those 2 should be enough to take him out. So we're going to Earthquake first. If he swaps out to anybody, Heracross is dead, Haxorus is dead, Gastron's gonna go down to a Dragon, or not a Dragon Dance, to a Return. He's gonna go down to a Dragon Dance. Oh yeah, he is. He's gonna faint to a Dragon Dance. Makes perfect sense. See what he does right now. This is actually a pretty long battle. It was a good battle, though. It was a really good battle. Let's see what he does. Either way, I believe if he swaps out, he loses. If he stays in, he has a chance. He might sack off Haxorus, though. He may sack off the Haxorus and try to... I'm not quite sure. He is just going to say, we're going to Earthquake. He probably goes for the Flash Cannon right now. We're going to Earthquake. It's going to do, yeah, it does a lot. That means he's definitely specially defensive. He's going to Scald. There's no chance of him getting the burn. We are Toxic already. It's not going to do much. It's not going to do much. That was a crit. That was a crit. If that was a crit, you're too fat. You are too fat. I wish I set up a Dragon Dance, but whatever. There's no way to tell if he was defensive or especially defensive just yet. Now we're gonna Mega Evolve and go for this Earthquake. This Mega Earthquake will take him out because we get 40 base attack points higher once we Mega Evolve. We go from 70 to 110, and that's so good. That is so overpowered. It's so overpowered. I believe we should have this match though. He's actually gonna withdraw. That was definitely a misplay. That was definitely a misplay. Goes out to Glorious. Gonna sack Glorious off, which is fine by me. Now we're gonna Mega Evolve and go for the Earthquake. I actually hope that this Earthquake doesn't take it out. That would be great if it doesn't. That would be great. That'd be so great. Let's see. Is this thing gonna take it out? Is this Earthquake gonna take out Glorious? And it's not. That was a crit. Oh my gosh, this thing is so defensive. Actually, I don't even want to take any risks. I don't even want to take any risks. I was gonna say I'll go for the Roost, but I don't really want to take any risks. I could swap out. How do we beat Empoleon? We have Flare Blitz on Darmanitan. Yeah, we do. I can Roost right now, but it's gonna hurt a lot. So I'm just gonna go for the Return now. I was actually hoping that. I regret my decision. I regret saying that. I hope this doesn't take it out. So down goes the Gastrodon, which is nice. That is really nice. That Dual Blade honestly opened up so much room for Altaria, though I did kind of mess up. If I set up a Dragon Dance and then Mega'd and Earthquake, that would have been much better. But it's fine. It is fine. What's done is done, and what's happened has happened. He's gone out to Magic Marker, which is the Heracross. Probably Choice Scarfed. I just burped. That was disgusting. Even if he's not Choice Scarfed, he should still be able to take us out. I don't want to swap into Zapdos on a Rock Blast. I believe Amoonguss actually walls this thing, so we're going to go out into Amoonguss. He has nothing that's asleep now, so I could Spore if I really wanted to. We're going to go out into Amoonguss. Amoonguss should be able to deal with the rest of his team, I believe. His best play right now is going for the Mega Horn. If he's banded. If he's not banded, I don't think a Mega Horn is actually going to take out Altaria. We're going to withdraw, go into Amoonguss. The reason I'm going to save Altaria is because Altaria outspeeds the Empoleon, and if need be, we can just Earthquake it. He's going to go for the Stone Edge, predicting the Zapdos, which is a fine prediction. It's actually going to do a lot of damage, which I did not think it was going to do that much. I am just going to go for the Giga Drain, however. I could Synthesis, but I feel like Giga Drain is going to be better. Or Spore, actually. Spore is probably my best play. I'm going to go for the Spore. I'm just going to go for the Spore. Spore is definitely the better play. He can't swap into anybody, really. He could swap into the Empoleon if he wants to, but then we're just going to get a Spore off, and then we can go straight out to Altaria, and we can... Actually, I don't think I can go to Altaria because of the... He's just going to Stone Edge again as we go for the Spore. That's fine. Don't get a crit. No crit. All right. That's a good time. No crits is a great time. No crits is a fantastic time. This is such a long battle. This is going to be like a half-hour battle. Oh, my gosh. So we're going to get the lefties, and I'm going to go for the Synthesis just to get enough HP to deal with the Haxorus if he wants to go out into that. Actually, I don't think he's going to go to Haxorus. So I'm going to Giga Drain. I doubt he's going to go to Haxorus. He's probably just going to sack this thing off. He's probably going to go to Empoleon. So the better play is just going for the Giga Drain. Going for the Giga Drain is a better play. If he goes out into Empoleon right now, actually, that would be... I don't know. I'd be iffy on that. But let's see. He actually does. He withdraws. Going out into the Empoleon. Possibly goes out to Pingas, which is the Empoleon. Okay, we're going to get a Giga Drain. We're going to get a Giga Drain. I can't even speak. We're going to get a Giga Drain. Does a little bit. Really doesn't do all too much, to be perfectly honest. Doesn't really do much. And we're going to get lefties also. This Empoleon gets lefties first, so he outspeeds us. Let's see. Let's see. How are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? We are going to... He's not going to Scald on an Amoonguss. So I could go out to Darmanitan and clean things up. I'm going to go out to Darmanitan. He's not going to Scald on an Amoonguss. He's going to Ice Beam, most likely. He's not going to Toxic either, so we're going to go into Darmanitan. He might also set up Stealth Rocks, which would be interesting. Let's see. He actually Scalds an Amoonguss. Oh my gosh. Why would you Scald an Amoonguss? And we live on 7. Oh my gosh, we live on 7. I don't know why in the world he went for Scald. That makes no sense to me. Makes no sense to me. How much is a Superpower going to do to this thing? Let's see. Darmanitan, Choice Scarf, level 50. We know he's specially defensive. Earthquake will take him out. I don't carry Earthquake, though. Let's see. How much does Superpower do? Superpower does 84. Yes, Superpower will take him out. I think I'm just going to go for the superpower because nothing else will take him out. Other than Flare Blitz may take him out, may not. He's going to protect, fine by me. Superpower is still going to take him out. It does 84% minimum. That's from a Jolly Choice Scarf. So we have this. If he wants to swap out and sack something, that would be, he's probably going to sack Heracross. In all honesty, he's probably going to sack Heracross. If he stays in right now, we may get a 5-0. If he doesn't, then I believe, no, he stays in. All right, this superpower is going to take him out for sure. We know he's not defensive, as it does take out the Empoleon. He's probably expecting to live that, but it's super effective, and Empoleon cannot take that. Empoleon's especially defensive, not physically defensive. Well, this one at least. And Empoleon's not even that physically bulky, to be perfectly honest. Base 88 defenses isn't the best. It's not the worst either. It's definitely not the worst, but it's not the best. Now he's going to go into Magic Marker, which is this thing. He does get another turn of sleep, so we can just stand right now and go for the superpower. We're also Choice Scarf, which might be what he's scouting for, Choice Scarf, because he's probably Choice Scarf also. So we're going to superpower. We're going to take this thing out. I could just, I don't know. I kind of just want to swap out into Alomomola just to be safe, because I do have Aqua Jet. 2 Aqua Jets will take out Haxorus. If he goes up to +1, he can't one-shot us. So we're just going to go up to Kagaho, which is this thing. Also, I'm not even sure if a minus superpower is going to take this thing out because we're Jolly Choice Scarf. We're not Adamant. We're not even Choice Banded or Life Orb or anything like that. So we're going to go out into Alomomola. Actually, I could go out into... I'm going to go out to Alomomola. We're going to go out to Alomomola. Alomomola can eat up any hit. I want to preserve the 5-0 just because why not? Why not, really? There's no point in sacking things off, especially since this thing is probably Scarfed himself. And he goes for the Dragon Claw, so it leads me to believe that he is Scarfed himself because he's base 97 speed, I believe, and... Darmanitan is base 95, so if he's Scarfed, he does outspeed us. Gonna go for the Aqua Jet. It will be a 2 KO, I hope. I really hope it's a 2 KO. If it's not, I'm gonna be thoroughly surprised. Is that really not a 2 KO? He's gonna Dragon Dance. He wasn't even Scarfed. He was not even Scarfed. He's gonna Dragon Dance. All right. If he has Rest, we're gonna be in trouble. Don't have Rest. Pretty please, do not have Rest. Don't carry the Rest. Don't carry the Rest. If he has Rest, we're actually gonna be in a lot of trouble. I'm gonna go for the Aqua Jet. If he has Rest, it's gonna do pretty much nothing again. He's gonna Dragon Claw again. All right, eat this up. Eat it up. Yes, all right, we eat that up. Delicious. And we can just go for an Aqua Jet. He shouldn't do 130 in damage unless he gets a crit. I can't believe Aqua Jet. It might not even be a 3 KO, it might be a 4 KO. We're gonna Aqua Jet again. That is going to not take him out. Weak. Offensive, you are really weak. We're gonna Aqua Jet. This Aqua Jet will take him out. Thankfully, he's not a Rest, Sleep Talk, Dragon Dance. Now we get a crit, because now it matters. So good game factor, a bit of stall in there. That Dual Blade really just messed you up. I believe the switch into Blissey was bad, because you couldn't have been able to knock him out unless you had Flamethrower, which you didn't go for before, so that led me to assume that you didn't, even though I didn't say it, but he had Thunderbolt and Ice Beam, and Soft Boiled, so he probably didn't have Flamethrower. That is a good game, though. We got a 5-0. Great game. A lot of stall in that match. I probably won't bring this team again because it's really solid. Actually, I might. I'm not quite sure just yet. But hopefully you guys did enjoy that. If you enjoyed, leave a like right now because that thumb needs 11. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe so you never miss a video. And I just hit the table. I'm so sorry. Have yourselves a great day. And until next time, have a nice shit.